church.
Today we are visiting Strata Florida Abbey.
Strata Florida is Latin for Vale of Flowers, and of course we are here at the wrong time of year to see if the place lives up to its name.
The name is shared by the nearby river Owain Glyndŵr.
The monastery was founded in 1146 by Cambro-Norman Knight Robert FitzStephen with the patronage of Rhys ap Gruffydd.
Cistercian monks from Whitland Abbey in Carmarthenshire built a religious settlement a short distance away from here on the banks of the river.
Over the years it became an important religious site, and as such was the burial site for a number of Welsh princes. In 1539 King Henry VIII had had enough of the pesky Catholic Church, and so the abbey was dissolved, its assets valued and sold off, and most of its buildings demolished for building materials.
The refectory and dormitory were rebuilt as Ta Abaty, a house for the local gentry.
Now you might be inclined to think of Cistercian monks as living a life of poverty, but looking at the quality of the stonework here, this wasn't poverty. Part of the reason that they set up here in the first place is that we are in a landscape that's full of all sorts of wealth. It's got a good supply of water, it's got fantastic grazing pastures all the way around it, it's got wonderful sort of mineral deposits, it's all sorts of stuff that can make you wealthy. And that is one of the reasons that this became such an important religious site. Let's not forget, an awful lot of religion is about money. And this was a place that could make it in bucket loads.
In the 13th century, the monks were evicted from Strata Florida by King Henry IV and his son because they were thought to be too friendly with Owain Glyndŵr. Strata Florida they then used as a military base, with several hundred men being held for the English crown here. It was only returned to the Cistercian monks at the end of Owain Glyndŵr's rebellion. But by then they'd plundered off and sold all the wealth that the abbey had, so they had to build from scratch. It makes me wonder how they militarised the place, whether they altered the building at all. But I suppose, if nothing else, it would have been a good base from which to spring a counter-attack.
So what do you make of Strata Florida Abbey?
I'll be honest, the gate is the most impressive thing about it.
It is. It is a series of stubby walls, but it is sort of interesting, sort of historically wise. And there are
it's got a good story, but the ruins themselves. A guy called Stephen Williams came along when he was looking to build the railways out here, saw the abbey, and he was a bit of a Cistercian abbey historical buff, and he went, "Oh, this is a great place," and it became a massive tourist attraction for wealthy Victorians when the railway came along. So this was quite a popular place in its day.
I mean, it may well be that it is now, but it's a cold February day, so
we don't know. We
have the place to ourselves,
and the surrounding landscape is stunning.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Yeah,
it is absolutely lovely here.
Yeah. With that, we shall say, if you like this film, please click that subscribe button. With that said, see you next time.
TTFN.